We're on the air! All right! We made it! This is our 12th and final show today.
Welcome,
This is our last episode. So hopefully you've been tuning in with us. So you can see us on YouTube. Or you can go to
12 episodes.
All 12 episodes, yes.
Where can you find them on the web?
www.rescueriders.org. So we want to talk to you a little bit about safety, but before we do that, we want to thank a lot of people out there. We got special guests in here. I'm Trike Mike. This is Trauma Mama. We have Marion, the famous Miss Marion, over here. Woo, woo, woo. We got Ben hustling his product, anything he can.
Or late.
And then we have the Miss Summers, which is Marianne, so we got to give her both names on there, you know, Marianne and Marianne Summers. Not Susan Summers, but, you know, so you know. And the Evasive Don suits, which we don't wear because we're bikers. God forbid we should wear a suit.
He's out of style suits.
And Tita Trowbridge, is it pronounced right? Trowbridge?
From Florida.
From Florida. Now, that's not like a troll under a bridge, right? No. Okay. We have a lot of special guests, and we also have a special presentation we're going to do for you. But for tonight, we're going to show you some of our sponsors.
Yay, our sponsors.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
A very
good hands.
Sponsor,
very big
Rescue
sponsors.
Riders.
They've done a great job helping us out. And Camper Navarinos, Dan and Steve and all the boys up there, and Nick, help us out. Thank you, Camper Navarinos out there. We appreciate all your help. And then my other buddy, Hippie Abram and the Mohawk man out there.
Thank
you very much.
We just got another large donation from Hippie and Abraham.
Yes, they're the greatest. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you.
Mike, Hippie, and Abraham.
And there's my buddy Salam with John and Will and
Salam,
Bobby.
I gotta
Salam,
come see you.
Yeah, you're working on my car right now as we speak. So thank you guys for all the hard work you do. Thank you for keeping us running so we can come down to the show and you know, hopefully our rig doesn't have to see you too often. So, but when it does, we know it'll be in good hands. And my buddy Bobby and Steve from Hail Cats. You got any damage out there? Go see them. They'll come out and take care of you. So, Bobby and Steve from Hail Cats. And RJ. For all your motorcycle needs. You break down. You want to get it towed or stored. Call RJ. They'll take care of you. They've helped out on many rides out there this year.
Yes, absolutely.
They've taken care of quite a few people out there. And my paisan up in Palatine on the corner of Lake Cook and Hicks. Vince's Pizza, some of the best pizzas around. And I want to also talk about another good buddy, where Andy's at right now, and Michelle, and probably Tiffany and Michael hanging out over there. Tuxpan, and it's a
Junior.
BYOB, bring your own booze or bring your own broad. I'm not quite sure which it is, but whatever it is. Go over there and see what's out Milwaukee over here in Bryn Mawr. So make sure you see them over there. They feed Andy, and that's why he's so short and stout like that.
Oh my.
He eats all that good Mexican food over there.
Well, we love him. He's a great rescue rider.
Andy, you do a great job for us, and we appreciate it. And Tiffany and Michael, two youngest graduates you had this weekend, did you not?
Yep.
Rescue riders on there. So we're going to switch over real quick. Hang on.
Actually, they have us on TV, too, at that restaurant that Andy's at.
Oh, yeah? No kid. Okay, they got on TV there. And Ben's going to talk about his product, but we're going to switch right over because we have a special presentation to thank all our viewers out there. It's about a 2-minute presentation, so don't think we're off the air. It's a 2-minute presentation, and we want you to watch this because Dan Nolan, our producer, put this together just for you out there to say thank you to all you listeners out there and viewers and sponsors and supporters. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So we're going to go right over to Dan Nolan's presentation.
Cruising down the highway about 65. Feels so good to be alive. No place I'd rather be with the wind in my face. I'm feeling free 'cause I'm rolling down the line. Got
right, great presentation, Mr. Nolan.
Great job, buddy.
Kudos. Well, hello and welcome back to Rescue Rider TV. I am Teresa McClelland. They call me Trauma Mama. I'm the Director of Training and Education for a wonderful organization called Rescue Riders. You can call in live to 312-738-1060. And welcome, Mr. Don Suits,
Oh,
Rescue
Teresa,
Rider.
how are you?
Good.
Good.
Welcome to Rescue Rider TV.
Thank you very much. Kind of got the holiday spirit thing going on.
Excellent. But can yours do? Wait, where's my button?
Front.
In the front.
There it is.
Oh,
It dances, my dances. It's possessed, but that's okay. You'll get that, when you gain a little more leadership skills. It's all good. No, I'm kidding.
I don't want to be a leader.
So, Dan, how long have you been a rescue rider?
Approximately about a year now.
About a year now.
Yeah.
And what made you get into rescue riders?
About 6 years ago, I think it was pretty much right around 6 years ago. I was involved in a motorcycle accident up in Wisconsin. Well, at the time, we were on a run. It was pretty much in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
There happened to be medical personnel on scene at the time.
They were also riders, or
one happened to be a doctor.
Okay.
They weren't actual rescue riders at that time, but if it had not been for them, I wouldn't be here right now.
So first responders make
First
a big
responders
difference.
made a difference.
Okay.
That, I think, pretty much drove me into becoming a rescue rider.
Excellent,
I thought
excellent.
there couldn't be a better charity out
Good.
there for this.
And you're surrounded with
especially,
lots of people,
Oh,
Lori
the best
Martin
group
and
of people,
Steve and all
all
of us, and that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. It was
Well,
good.
we love to have you on board, and Don does a great job, and you've utilized your skills a couple times.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. I've been on scene, I think, twice this year, first responders.
Okay.
Yeah. And it actually,
Were
if
you
I don't
scared at first?
Of course
first
I
time?
was. A little bit. Come on.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. We have got to flip this over here. Oops. There we go. We got a nice picture of you. You are right here.
Yeah, that's, nope, right there. That's me right
There's
there.
Don
Yeah.
right there.
That was the Ride Genie Ride.
This was Ride Genie
yeah.
Ride. What a great group of pictures.
I think I've
huh?
done like 7 rides this year total
Okay.
already.
Let's see. How about this
Oh,
one?
God.
Oh, there's Aggie. We miss you, Gypsy.
Those are the only two.
Wow, what a
I have of them I
flattering
can show.
picture.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah,
just
the
goes,
other ones are just a little.
You know what? It just goes to show when you're on the run with the rescue riders, you really have a great time.
Yes, you do. Yeah, well.
It's not all it's not all business. We go out and we have a great time. So we're volunteers. It's
Absolutely.
a 501c3 organization. We designate rescue riders throughout anywhere 10, 2,500 bikes, depending on how big the run is.
Yeah.
And if nobody goes down, it's a great day. If
That's a perfect
somebody
day.
goes down, then
Yeah.
the scene is contained until EMS gets there. So you like going on all the runs and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a lot of fun.
Great group of people, and you feel like you're actually doing something.
Yeah.
You're
We're
actually
like
there for a
family.
reason.
We're
Right
like
for a reason.
family. Right
Right for a reason.
Right for a reason.
Work that in. Very good.
Yay!
Well, come on. It's the only line I rehearsed all the way down here.
So what do you have planned for Rescue Riders in 2012? More missions? You gonna do more
Absolutely. I'm actually going to
Okay.
become a mission coordinator.
Excellent.
Right. There's a
And
class coming
for-
up in.
It'll be in the spring.
Right, I think it's in spring,
A mission
February.
coordinator is a rescue rider who kind of takes a lead at an event.
Right.
So what you do is you advertise that you're the leader of a run. You're the point person between the run organizers and the rescue riders. You find out where we line up. You do the pre-run briefing.
Right.
You make sure everybody has their gear, and you have a post debriefing of the ride. And you tally up all the paperwork and turn that into Miss Lori Martin.
There's paperwork?
You'll learn all about it
Just
at
joking,
your
just
mission
joking.
coordinator training.
There's paperwork.
Paperwork? It's better than school. It's a lot of fun.
I'll help you with it.
Well, Don, thanks for coming on the show. You're
thank
great.
you. Thank you very much,
and
Teresa.
we'll see you at a lot more runs.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see. There goes Don Suits. Excellent. All right. Our merchandise here for rescue riders. We have Ben Martinez, our officer of product. Hey, Ben.
How are you doing?
Hey, we could do this in sync. Wait, where's my...
Hi, the good thing is they do have a shut-off switch.
An off switch.
Yeah, they do have an off
Absolutely. Are you ready for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm done.
What'd you get me?
What'd you get me?
What'd you get, Dad? What'd you get everybody?
I got everybody the same thing this year.
A smile.
Yeah.
I can't take another bag of cold bag.
You know what? My kids ask me that all the time. Mom, what'd you get me for Christmas? And I just say, a big fat piece of coal every
you do.
year.
Yeah, you
So
do.
now Kate is out in Arizona. And she's like, Mom, what'd you get me for Christmas? I'm like, big fat piece of coal. She's like, no, really? I'm like, nope, airmail, man. It's costing me a lot of money.
That's hilarious.
But one thing we want to talk about in wintertime is something that's on the outbreak right now that was reported by the Center for Disease Control is a disease called pertussis. And what pertussis is whooping cough. Formerly known, to happen to toddlers and younger school-age kids. It's that barking cough. Can you do that? And it's called whooping cough.
I don't know.
Well, anyways, it's a prolonged cough ongoing for weeks. And pertussis, you're vaccinated as a kid, so hopefully you don't get it while you're a child. But just like any other vaccination, you need a booster. So pertussis is on the rise. McHenry County, Lake County, DuPage County, and Cook County have had several numbers of outbreak for pertussis. So we don't want you to get whooping cough. You don't want to be hacking your brains out for weeks on end. I'm not talking a cold for a week or two. I'm talking 6 to 8 weeks of coughing.
Wow, that's
and it's miserable. You can get
That's kind of weird because you didn't hear about that for like a really long time.
Well, that's what happens when you don't get boosters and stuff. The virus ends up coming back around. So check with your doctor.
Okay.
Now, if you haven't had your tetanus shot in the last 5 or 10 years, there is a tetanus vaccination that includes pertussis.
Yeah.
And that's called Tdap, which is
Heard about
tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. And that's also good for 5 to 10 years. But if you've had your regular TD or your
It sounds
tetanus
like
shot...
a combo platter. You like
It
combo
is.
platters.
I love combo platters. If they had like restaurants that I could go in and order appetizer trays as my entree, that's great. A little bit of everything. Variety's good, right?
Combo. Yeah, I like it. A shot with a little bit of everything. All right.
Yep. So what products come in for 2012?
Well, you know what? Right now, I just want to thank everybody for all the orders that we've had and all their
Phenomenal.
support.
Selling
I
the
appreciate it. And I want to, encourage everybody to keep going to our website and, getting your rescue rider identifiers.
Now we
And
had our
keep going on there.
we had our first rescue rider meeting.
We did.
Last week. We had a great turnout.
We did.
We had a lot of new members come out, and we sold lots of product there.
Yes.
For the summer runs that are coming up during ride season, and if you see the Rescue Rider rig and you're a rescue rider, come on out and buy some product. We do also have some Rescue Rider, there are clings or bumper stickers that say Rescue Rider Supporter.
Yes.
So if you like what Rescue Riders do, you can support that as well by purchasing a Rescue Rider Support decal. We would really appreciate that. And we're
going to get more items with
right.
supporter items coming up.
So www.rescueriders.org if you're interested in donating to us. We are a 501c3 organization. Or call on in 312-738-1060.
All right. Well, put that Rescue Rider, put it back on so we can see it.
All right, there we go.
All right.
www.
We had our good friend Billy Lloyd, who just called up. wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And he said something about your fence, Teresa.
What did you do? Your
He was
fence?
just on the phone, but he wanted to just wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
That was nice. Yeah, my fence blew down. I had to get it fixed.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what happens.
Well, how about if we go to Studio C? Look, you just gained 10 pounds right there.
Oh, great.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dan Nolan. I'm the regional director for Rescue Riders. And I have a guest from Florida, Tina Trowbridge. Tina's in the house. Yes. Yeah, Tina's one of our rescue riders who is a snowbird, is what they call it. Is it?
No, I'm
you're
a resident
you're an
now.
escapee.
You can never
she
escape from rescue
she
riders.
used to be here out of Naperville, and is now out of Largo, which is the west coast of Florida, right?
Right on the Gulf.
What's it look like out there this time of year?
It is sunny, 70s.
Yeah. She came up here in flip flops the day it snowed.
Yeah, it's quite cold.
Yeah. So what are you? How long have you been with the Rescue Riders?
About 2 years, I believe.
And you've gone through all the training classes?
Yes,
Yeah?
absolutely.
Yeah. What's
Working
this
my
thing
way
here?
up.
What's
Oh,
this?
geez.
Oh, geez.
That is actually the Duquesne Abate toy run from last year.
Excellent. You seem to own it. When you get on it, you seem to own it. It's just
I
something
love to
I've
ride.
noticed about you. It's just like it's all you. So what are you doing down in Largo? What have you started rescue rider wise?
I'm actually working a lot with working a lot with Tim Tobin down in Orlando to launch the Orlando.
Who'd you say?
Tim Tobin.
Tim Tobin. Tim Tobin. You know what? Why don't you take that call?
Okay.
Who's on that? We got a call?
Caller, go ahead.
Hey there, guys. How are you? This
Hi,
is Tim
who's
Tobin.
this? Tim Tobin. I was just talking about you.
Oh,
Holy
yeah,
crap.
I heard.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good, good.
I'm down in Florida riding for a reason.
Excellent.
Right.
Good for you. I got Tina in the studio and I got Tim on the phone lines, and you guys have got to be the biggest Florida supporters that we have, and I want to thank you personally to the cause. You guys are definitely doing good work. So I understand you're out on vacation today?
Yeah, I'm up in Rhode Island right now visiting with my grandkids and my kids.
Good for you.
Rescue Riders.
Hey, I got a picture of you up on the screen, so don't forget to look at the link tonight.
I will do that.
Look,
Tim
it's a
and his Euro.
Tim in the sidecar Euro.
There you go.
Hey, you got to give.
Looking guy. I love that shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, where'd you get that?
Oh, hey, listen, it's not as good as the new hoodie that I got.
Oh, new hoodies. All right, good.
Keeping me nice and warm in Rhode Island.
Excellent.
But I got some big news.
I'm ready. Hit me.
While I'm in Rhode Island, I went and spoke to a lady that is at the Rhode Island Department of Transportation. She is a highway safety coordinator, and she is very excited about accident scene management.
Excellent.
Oh, good.
And she has just given me an exclusive contract that's going to be paid for by the state of Rhode Island to come and do training for motorcycle groups in the greater Providence area.
Oh, you guys rock! Oh my God! Way to
So,
go, buddy!
As soon as the funding comes through,
Yeah, what can I do?
I'll be coming up to Rhode Island for a weekend to teach the basic course and get people started on maybe like rescue riders.
How awesome is that? Tim, thank you so much for the extra work that you've been doing for Rescue Riders. It's nice that you got the connections started with Rhode Island. I'm floored that you got that for us. I'm absolutely floored. Thank you so much
I'm
for
pretty
what you
floored too.
do. Very cool. Well, I hope that we can get together real soon. You have a Merry Christmas while you're there.
Absolutely.
Good work. Good work. Tim Tobin. Yay! All right, Tim.
Hey,
Top that. I can't.
I know.
I
I'm like,
can't.
I'm totally floored. But we are nationwide. The Rescue Riders is definitely a nonprofit organization that's from coast to coast, out to help the road warriors that are out there in case of emergency. You've gone through a couple, haven't you?
I have.
That's something that we all step up for. And
It's nice having the skills and being able to use them.
oh, yeah, absolutely. When was your last time you used your skills?
It was actually on a neighbor. It wasn't on a run, but it was on a neighbor.
It
But
happens.
actually worked out. Everything worked out okay.
My neighbor had a heart attack today. It's helpful that you know some
Yes.
things. What's your proudest Rescue Rider moment?
I can't say that on TV.
Yeah, you can. Okay, if it has anything to do with Saturday night, there's no,
Oh, no.
pictures. Now, what do you expect to do in 2012? What do you think that you're...
I'm going to work really hard with Tim to get Rescue Riders launched in Florida. There's a great need for it, and
You guys ride year-round, really.
yeah,
For the most part. We're,
Absolutely.
We're parked, 3 to 6 months a year here. And if it's cold, it's in the garage. So what kind of changes are you going to implement down in Florida to help us?
I don't know about so much changes, but really just getting Rescue Riders, getting the word out there, recruiting people to take the classes, just get Rescue Riders down there. I can't stress enough how much of a need there is.
I've seen the newspapers, and I've been in touch with you through your change, moving from up here to down there. And I can see a lot of challenges.
Yes, there are.
And I believe it's education and awareness. I really do believe
where
that
it
there's a
starts.
lot more to us saying it repeatedly for the actual driver to really actually get it.
Yes.
So good for you.
There's a couple obstacles, but we're determined to get over them.
Good. I'm very proud of you and what you've done. It's nice to have Tina on the West Coast and Tim, our East Coast Florida correspondent. There he is again, right there. I gotta tell you, I love those sidecars. I don't know. I just have a passion for it. My dog's riding sidecars, and I gotta tell you, it's one of the nicest things to have is a sidecar full of dogs. It's just it makes my day.
Or a house or a yard.
Yeah. Oh, I'm overrun.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I know, right? So Tina is in Florida. If you're in Florida and you need to get in touch with Tina, I'm going to have a little address right here where my fingers are. I'm going to be able to put you in touch with us. RescueRiders.org is where you'll find us. My email address is dan@rescueriders.org. If you are a sponsor in need of getting your word out with us, we would love to have you join us for our April, May, and June shows that we're coming up to. But this is our very last show, and I wanted to thank everybody who's been able to make this possible. We've had incredible sponsors, Hippie and Abraham, Allstate. She's next. But yes, Rescue Riders does thank everybody who's sponsored us, and we're hoping to see you in April. So with that, I hope that you have a good afternoon, a good evening, a Merry Christmas. And Ben, give us a little out cue for us, will you?
All right, no problem.
Cruising down the highway about 65. Feels so good to be alive. No place I'd rather be with the wind in my face. I'm feeling free 'cause I'm rolling down the line. Gotta find my penny and we're gonna have a good time.
Cheers! Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas!